What does family mean to you?
I don't know. I think they mean a lot to me. Wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here.
Family means everything. We get together as a family, big and small. We enjoy spending time with all of them and doing things together. We've gone on vacations as a whole family. We have special times of the year we all get together and have fun.
Yeah. I think family is probably the most consistent thing in your life, and not that it can't be challenging at times, but those are the people that at the end of the day are always going to be on your side, in your corner, taking care of you, bringing you happiness.
Or what family means to me is that's your foundation. Those are your people that are going to be in your corner no matter what you're going through in life, and they're there to support you. Your bangs aren't even straight.
Because they're half curled.
They're straight and then they go whoop.
What personality trait best describes you?
I don't know.
Sweet, loving. You're sweet and loving.
Sweet and ugly, okay.
I think I'll talk to Mima. I think she's a very caring person. If anyone ever needs anything, she's always there, willing to help. She tries to and make sure everyone's included and feels welcome. Just very generally caring overall.
I feel like Lori is resilient, like has gone through a lot and has faced challenges, but has persevered through them.
Gabby is a sweet girl, loving. She's our oldest granddaughter, and we've been close to her. She lived with us for a few years. What her and her mom did, so we grew close to her, and she was funny as a kid. She would pull stuff when her mom would sing the alligator, what is it, the 5 monkeys hanging in a tree. When her mom would get to the alligator part, she would start crying.
Every time. That's Greg. Oh, Nikki. No, see, we were buds from the beginning. Oh.
It's like Duncan Jr.
What role did women play when you grew up? Like, what were the expectations?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I was a mother most of the time.
Yeah.
The expectations, it was a little different from hers. When hers, I think the most expectation was to get married and have kids. Ours, they started more going to college, getting jobs, getting married and having kids. So it just increased a little with the college and stuff. You didn't have many going to college earlier, and they started when we were graduating high school. And
Yeah, and I think as my generation, it kind of became a norm that you were expected to go to college, and then as soon as you finished college, kind of the expectation was you would finish college, graduate, get married, and start a family.
Generational expectations from my generation's perspective would be like it's very, I guess, abnormal to not go to college or have some kind of certification. And then there is like a shift of waiting to like have kids. Like I do have friends that have kids, but it's not as many. And kind of putting like your career first rather than like starting a family coming first right after college.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that has come from that is that has progressed through the generations. Like Now women are expected to maintain the household just like you were, but we're also expected to have a career and be successful all at the same time, which I think sometimes can be a little stressful.
Values are all about the same. It's just the order. It seems like it's the order that it's done. I like that more of them are going to college, and even if they don't use it, they've got it to fall back on if something happens. If they can go ahead and go to college and then get married and have kids and then work later, it's there always for them to fall back on.
I think it is easier to do it right away too. Like I went back to college for my nursing degree when I was 32 or 33, and I had 3 kids at the time, and that was definitely, I think, really challenging to do at that time. I think it's much easier if you get that out of the way right away.
You remember that, Grandma? Remember that when she was a baby? That was a long time ago. Me either.
I think one of the biggest things I've learned is not to sweat the small stuff. I think sometimes it's really easy to get wrapped up, and I know a friend shared with me one time, and I know I've told you before, when you get caught up in worrying about the small stuff, is this going to matter in 5 years? Like, don't stress about the things that really are not going to have a major impact on your life.
Yeah. I think some of the best advice that I've ever gotten was everything in life, the only thing that remains constant in life is change. And I think as like a kid, change was kind of difficult at times and hard to accept, but like realizing that yes, everyone goes through change. This is something that everyone goes through. Kind of gave me like a little bit of reassurance that it's meant to change and meant to evolve.
Nobody likes change.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think my biggest advice is to stay close, rely on your family, rely on friends that you can trust, because they will always be there. And you would be able to fall back on them.
Man, take me back.
My grandma, Uncle Bud, and Kenny Ray.
You were the first grandchild, so you were spoiled rotten.
No, I think I got a great amount of attention. Why is family being close so important?
Well, I think because it's got a lot of love there.
Love and knowing there's someone there if you need them, or just someone to talk to, and you can rely on them. Like Nikki said the other day, I need a Meemaw loan. So if we're all there for each other.
And I think, like y'all said, at the end of the day, that's your foundation, that's your people, that's your tribe who's going to be there for you, understand you, accept when you falter or fall, pick you up. Kind of unconditional love, no matter what, that you don't find anywhere else from it.
And you stole what I was going to say.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Great minds think alike.
I don't know about that.
2 peas in a pod.
Yeah. I would say family being close is important. One thing I've learned as I've gone into like my 20s is that friends do come and go, but family is there as like a more constant kind of support. So it's nice to always have family that has your back. I've had people ask me like, wow, you're so strong and confident. How is that? And it's not something that you necessarily, like someone teaches you. It's definitely something that I've like learned through all these women here. And I'm really proud, I guess, of be a part of this family. So
And I hope that you and Maddie know that it does take time and commitment to keep families close, and you guys are kind of the next generation to make sure that that close bond doesn't break and we continue going forward to be a close-knit family. So passing the torch to you.
yeah, all right, no pressure.
No pressure.
And come over and I'll teach you my recipes anytime.
Exactly.